Yeah, we're trying out Bad Day on the Midway for an hour. This is a Windows 3.1 production made by the same company that made The Dark Eye. Point-and-click adventure that I enjoyed. Would I enjoy this one as much? Well, we're trying it out. What a cool place indeed. So, okay. We're pointing and clicking. Hold on. Not pointing and clicking just yet, because my mouse...
Spilled milk keeps the doctor away.
It's very good. Hold on a second. My mouse cursor is not moving. I think I have to sort of enable the emulator to... use it? Give me a second. Give me a second. So it's sort of like, see, how do we... What we want to do is maybe do a little...
The squeaking.
Alright, there we go. Mouse cursor is working. We have a menu up here. So... this is some point-and-click stuff that's happening, and, you know, sometimes I mentioned that in the 90s, there was sort of like a certain style that you would see where it seemed like everything was just filthy and everything just hated you. And, like, I feel like from what I've seen of this game so far, that seems like this really represents that sort of aesthetic that I remember from back then. I don't know what you would call it. It just feels dirty. Anyway, she knows all. Let's head to the Midway. We're playing as a child who was very happy to be here, very excited. Something about shooting over here. Hey, it's that guy. Looks like a vampire. Does he? I didn't really think so. Let's see. Well, there's Stalin over there. Hello?
Hi, ma'am. I'm Timmy. Are you from Texas? I always wanted to go to Texas.
Hi, Timmy, honey. I ain't from Texas. I just love country and western music, that's all. Why don't you come in and pop off a few comments?
Can I, Miss Dixie? Can I?
I assume that's there's some sort of sound there. Oh, what can we see, like, from her perspective? Oh, did I just, like, switch... Am I a nomad soul? Did I switch bodies? I think that's what happened. I don't know what's going on with the text at the bottom. Like, I guess that's inner thoughts, because, like, we're seeing those thoughts with an accent now. Is there nothing in here? Maybe there's not. Are we looking for ammo for the shooting gallery? Maybe we better get on back. Yeah, maybe we're getting advice about what we should be doing. With the... Hello.
Look here, Dixie. You promised me a new sign. Where is it?
You know I ain't got any money, Otto. We ain't had much of a crowd around here since the accident.
Well, not the accident. And we can just imagine what he's saying. I guess the video files...
I don't know what you mean.
I guess the video files, for some reason, the audio's not playing.
Why? What does that sawed-off little stump want? Oh, look, you better play ball. Nobody welches on Otto.
There's a tear in my beer, buddy, but it ain't for you.
I guess we should go back to the shooting gallery. Here we are. Can we try it out? I don't think I can actually shoot. I only have like the regular cursor. No, I'm not doing that. That's just an automatic thing. I'm not really sure what part of this is a video game. Like, maybe there's video game in it, but it hasn't been apparent so far. I mean, I guess I could click exit at any time, but it's still going. Like, it hasn't repeated. Are those aliens? Are communist aliens going to invade from the green moon? It hasn't repeated yet. It's still going. Is that the last boss of the shooting range? Okay, I guess we're done with that. Is Timmy in here? I can't go that way. What about through... Yeah, through here. Private. Timmy's not supposed to go in the private room, but did he? Timmy, what are you doing in here?
But I done seen some hard times, honey. I'll tell you that for sure. You know, what I always really wanted to be was a country and western singer.
You could be anything you want in your imagination.
The whole world's done been sung in a country song, but I guess it just ain't worked out for me to be singing none. There's always been men in my life, though. First there was my dad, and then there was my first boyfriend, Carlos. And of course now there's Ike. That's him over there in the coma. My daddy, he was a truck driver, leastways sometimes he was. He was a great father, Timmy, and he always told me how successful and famous I was gonna be. But I don't think he liked them long, lonely nights on the road all by himself too much. Somehow, he always seemed to wind up in bed with a drink in his hand. He was fun to be around, but my mama wasn't none too happy about him not working so much. He used to tell me stories all the time. My favorites were the one about this enchanted singing cowgirl who was always conquering evil with nothing but the power of her magic voice. I sure love to hear them stories. Actually, Timmy, honey, he always wanted to be a writer. But he never wrote nothing except some poems he stuck in those big old books he was always reading. But I kept all them poems, and I'm gonna turn them into hit songs someday. Not too long after he died, I met Carlos. He was a real musician, and I just knew my dreams were about to come true. We was together for a whole year, but it turned out to be a year of me sitting around the outside, looking in at him playing music. Leastways till I found out I was gonna have a baby. I can't tell you how much I wanted that baby, Timmy. But I guess Carlos didn't share my feelings none. 'Cause the very next day he snuck out, and when he left he knocked over an old guitar he bought for me. It was all he had ever done for my singing career, and he never got around to even tuning it. After I got up from a nap and seen he was gone, I ran out and tripped over that damn guitar and fell down the stairs and lost my baby. I was only 17, Timmy honey, so I had to move back in with my mom, who never had liked Carlos too much. A little later, a friend wanted to take me to this here mini golf course that everyone was talking about. And that's where I met Ike, my true love. He was the owner and well-known Nazi sympathizer. 2 weeks later, we was married. But now, as you can see, he is in a real bad coma, and I just don't know what I'm gonna do, Timmy.
Gee, what a sad story, Miss Dixie. I had a hamster once that got his foot cut off.
It's a lot of...
Rain when the earth is dry, Timmy. It's somebody bigger than you and I.
There's a lot of heavy material to drop on Timmy. I mean, I don't think it's... I think dropping all your troubles like this on a small child who just wants to have some fun at the amusement park, you know, it's not the best strategy here. Clearly we need someone to talk to, and we don't have that person. We just don't have that person. I mean, here's our Nazi sympathizer husband who's in a coma. And again, I assume the video files would have audio. For some reason, I'm not getting it. All this baby stuff will never be used. Bars of iron, bars of meat, bars to keep crime on the street, bars over windows, bars over eyes, bars for the black crow when he cries, bars all around my consciousness, stopping everything except thinking too much. A little poetry for you. And we quickly switched from Timmy to this person. Can we switch back?
Look, Miss Dixie, I shot the fat guy.
He's doing well. Okay, there we go. We reversed. Well, maybe Timmy's done with the shooting range. He shot the fat guy. Maybe he's done with it now.
You're gonna have the time of your life, Timmy honey.
He seems like he's having a good time already. He seems easily amused, though. I feel like there's not a whole lot happening in this town. And, he's maybe a bit easily amused. Alright, this is the dog woman. Oh, can I not go into the dog woman's, kennel? Apparently not.
See you around Clown Town, kid.
Clown Town? Where's that? Oh, we're taking this guy now.
Can I help you, stranger?
Okay, that is audio.
Yeah, lady. I need a job, and some of this stuff around here needs fixing up. How about it?
Well, the Midway has gotten kind of run down since my husband's accident. What's your name, stranger?
It's Jackie. Yeah, it's Jackie.
Okay, Jackie, you done got a job. Where do you want to start, honey?
Well, Miss Dixie, that, big snowman thing looks like it needs some work.
You're all right, Jackie. That was gonna be Ike's big new attraction, and I just know he'd be happier than a plum pie to see it all finished up. Have you ever seen a robin weep when the leaves begin to die, Jackie?
Huh? No, I don't think so.
It means he's lost the will to live, and he's so lonesome he could cry. And that's the way I've been feeling till you showed up, Jackie. Now you come see me if you have any kind of problems at all, okay, honey?
Yeah, sure, Miss Dixie, sure thing.
Dixie seems just desperate to make some sort of connection to people, including people that maybe she shouldn't trust so easily. The gold, huh? We're looking for gold? Is it Marvel's?
Hey, you, with the beard. You look a little familiar.
Am I? Oh, we're going in her now. I know I've seen him somewhere.
Here it is, right on, the home of Oscar the racing rat. Bet on a rat, win a rat, right here, the home of Oscar the racing rat.
All right, well, this is that guy's attraction. You can watch that rat run on a roulette wheel, I guess. What? How entertaining! A storm is building. Everything is silent. What's this? Lottie the Law? Yes? Alright, let's take him over. Oh, she has, like, a dog with glowing red eyes? Wonder how old my kid is now. Okay, here's some music. Edna tried to get him to change a diaper. How dare she? How disrespectful.
I'm Lottie the human log, and I am happy to entertain you if I can. When I was young, I was just like you, with legs that ended inside of my shoes. When Daddy disappeared, my mama started drinking, and she ran a stop sign and cracked up our Lincoln. She was killed in the crash, and also my legs got all chewed up, just like scrambled eggs. I was an orphan with no place to stay till my granny came along and took me away to live with her way back in the woods where there wasn't any kids or neighborhoods. Nothing gave Granny much more pleasure than discarded trash that she turned into treasure. She had a runt dog named Scrappy, a curse, whose eyes were crossed and breath was worse than rotten eggs, and she made quilts from worn out wool and scraps of silk. But she said I was her most favorite prize, found on the scrap heap known as life. One day watching lumberjacks near our cabin, I met up with one who said he had been lonely until he saw my face. love with that giant guy. Our lives were sweet and our roses were red. And soon we had us a baby named Ted. But two things happened before too long that turned my rightness into wrong. At first it was only a wrinkle or two, but soon my skin resembled prunes. But that was nothing next to the tree that crushed poor Tommy as he rescued me. I wish that I had died instead, and maybe I would have except for Ted. I was so far down and near to death that I had to go up just to be depressed. One day Ted and me passed a county fair, and I stopped in spite of all the stares. At first it was nice to see Ted having fun, but I never expected to feel so stunned as I did right after both of us went to see something called freaks inside of a tent. They were scraps of humanity banded together like grandma's quilts, and after that I never went back to that cabin, but found a new home where we were took in the way dogs taking bones. Now I'm Lottie the human log, and I hope that I entertained all you wonderful folks. I really don't have much left to say, except to watch out for what you throw away. Even a slimy and crusty old sock can knock out a crook if you fill it with rocks. Bye-bye, and don't forget to say
Timber. And people in the carnival here not doing too well in life. Dealt a bad hand. Oh, there's Lottie.
I can't talk now. It's time for my nap.
I mean, she just did her performance. It's fine. Looks like our character is still obsessed with thinking about Dixie. Got Dixie on his mind.
All right.
All right, let's switch back to you. Well, we're walking around in a circle in the carnival, seeing attractions as different people. Not actually sure if there's a progression to the game. If there's something we should be doing.
got heard by the consensus of the people.
You wouldn't have actually had time to look at any of that if you were going down a track like that.
I shot the really ugly one.
Good for you, Timmy. I guess we're going back into you now. Did Mom ever have a real job? What about the Eye of the Maniac? What's that about? Is that all that there is to it? I guess it's just a mirror. And like time goes by, there is a clock, so I guess there is a progression of time. At some point, I guess maybe it's closing time. Here's snowmat? Snow.
Who are you, mister?
I'm Jackie, kid. Miss Dixie just hired me to fix up this, snowman thing.
All by yourself? It sure looks like a lot of work.
It ain't gonna be tough, kid. Hey, what's your name? You kinda remind me of someone.
I'm Timmy, mister. You sure have a funny-looking beard.
Huh? Look, kid, I gotta go, but, watch yourself, okay? There's weird stuff happening around here. Understand?
Yeah, Mr. Jackie, I guess so.
I'll see you around, kid. One more thing before I go, though. Never sell your secrets to a one-eyed sailor, kid. Get me?
Well, I can reverse with him, but, I mean, we already were him. So he said that he was hired by Dixie to repair this, and like when we were in his perspective, he was hired by Dixie. Did we have to do that before now to get that scene? If we hadn't, would he have said that? So is there like actually a progression there? Go up those? No. I guess we can't go up the stairs. Oh, he's new.
I'm Timmy, mister. Who are you? You sure look important.
I am important, Timmy. I work for your government.
He's a government man.
Wow, sir. You must be proud to have such an important job.
Timmy, I'm proud to live in a great country like America. I know that you're just a child, but you're never too young to learn that there are always people trying to tear down this great country of ours. And it's my job to stop those people. It's a big responsibility, but somebody has to do it. Timmy, do you love your country?
Yes, sir, Mr. Government Man.
That's good, Timmy. I can tell that you're a fine young man. I hope you will consider a career in the IRS. Your government needs you, Timmy. I'm sorry, but I have to go now, son. Cheaters don't take coffee breaks.
No, we can reverse places with him. Get the perspective of the IRS man. What rides will the IRS man view?
Excuse me, ma'am, but you've got a problem.
I know, honey. I'm almost out of ammo, and I'm too broke to buy any more.
Excuse me, ma'am, What I mean is, you have a tax problem. I'm from the Internal Revenue Service, and I need to see all your 1040s, all your Schedule Cs, and all your receipts for the last 5 years.
But my husband, Ike, he always took care of all that stuff, and now he's sick in bed with a bad coma.
I'm sorry to hear that, ma'am, but that's not my problem. You've got 2 hours before I shut this place down. Excuse me, ma'am. I'll be back later.
Oh no, surprise audit. With the past 5 years, how is she possibly going to get everything ready?
I'm from the IRS, ma'am. Could I see your tax return?
Sorry, big boy, but it's not on me. But if you come to my show a little later, I could find it for you.
You should have your tax return with you at all times, ma'am. But you look like an honest woman, so I'll give you a break this time. But you have that return when I come back later.
It is true. You should be carrying around your latest tax return at all times. If you're not, like, what are you thinking? What are you even thinking?
Spilled milk is the mother of invention.
Are we going to ask the fortune teller where her tax return is? Why not? Everyone has to pay their taxes.
Hey, good looking. What you got cooking?
Now, we already had this discussion. Wants me to change bodies with someone. No, I want to see the tax man get on one of these rides. We've been in here. There wasn't actually anything in here. You can walk around it and see, like, things around, but... Oh, there's someone here.
Sorry, I thought maybe there was a toilet in here.
I mean, honestly, you could use this place as a toilet and no one's gonna notice the difference. Oh, we haven't been in him yet. Who is this guy? No, we don't need to go in here. Not getting the audio again. Well, we've been getting audio for most of the video clips lately, but oh, is he dead? He just kind of turned red and keeled over.
Good afternoon, citizen. I'd like to see your last year's tax return.
Will the taxman see anything different in the eye of the maniac? No, it's just a, wavy mirror. I don't know what time the place closes.
I'm a-looking, Mr. Taxman.
Maybe he'll ask the guy running the rat racing booth for his tax return. No? Is it not happening now? Okay, I guess he only did it once. He only did it once. He's not doing it more than once.
Yeah.
Hi, Timmy. All right, Marvels of Mayhem.
Hi. I'm Ike, the owner of the Midway, and it's my pleasure to introduce you kiddies to the miracles of modern warfare. The only ones left are you tykes, who sense that the real truth lies in strength. You're the ones that recognize the odor of weakness spreading from the pansy sniffers, who live from one contemptible compromise to the next, all the while watching their world decay into words that always say, "I'm sorry, Bobby, I'm sorry." Well, sorry's not good enough, kids. There's only one word that works in this world, and that word is power. And the pathway to power is always the marvels of mayhem. Carnivorous canines scourge crumbling China. Monarchist mourners murdered at funerals. Dauntless daily paper horrified by human hands. Madrid kids shocked by shells from hell. Eager-eyed Italians eradicate exposed Ethiopians. Madrid mob cremates cathedral. Remnants of beheaded heathens burned on Christmas Eve.
Wow, Ike had a thing for China and Spain. Surely he could have come up with a wider variety of atrocities. Oh, we haven't seen her thing yet, have we? Oh, she's the dog woman.
Your government cares, Jimmy.
And we haven't seen her attraction yet. Is it open now? Yeah, it seems like it is.
Are you ready, boys? Are you ready? It's all about bow wows. Bow wows and boys, boys. And it all started with Daddy. Daddy, a bad cop who became a worse dog trainer. Can you imagine, boys? He even tried training me, his little princess, to be a baby ballerina. But then there was this guy, you see. There's always been at least one. And this guy followed the little princess home. Home, where Daddy was. Daddy in the safety of his big, strong arms. But Daddy wasn't there. Daddy was next door doing a little repair work for his best friend's wife. The sound of the little princess screaming eventually brought Daddy back, just in time to see the guy being greeted by one of Daddy's German shepherds. No thanks to Daddy, the little princess was saved, just like in all good fairy tales. But she never forgot. And who was the guy? He was just someone that Daddy met in a liquor store. A guy who cried and said he needed the money for his sick daughter. His sick daughter who died while the guy was in jail, getting madder and madder and finally becoming consumed with rage at the cop who laughed at the story of his dying daughter. But he never got his revenge, and the princess never forgot the brave German shepherd that saved her life. Eventually, she grew up and got involved with men. Men like Huck and Chuck, the bumbling twin bodybuilders who fought for her affection, and eventually inspired the first of her many tattoos. A perfect pair of Dobermans, one on each thigh. And of course, there were more, lots more, but they all turned into dogs. And the dogs turned into tattoos. And the tattoos turn you on, don't they, boys? Wouldn't you all just love to become the bad bulldog on my belly? And what about love? Love is simply black or white, in or out, top or bottom, until it's over. Like my love for Daddy. The lovely little chihuahua on my butt. Bye-bye, boys.
I hope the IRS man was very impressed by the story. I wasn't really sure what we were going to get from the dog woman. I didn't realize it was going to be a story about her dog-based tattoos. Oh, are we doing it again?
Are you ready, boys? Are you ready?
I think it's the same thing again. There is the exit button here. Yes, the exit button does work.
Excuse me?
Yes? Oh, he gave us a dart.
I'm sure you have no idea why I'm subjecting you to this seemingly cruel and heartless death. Please understand, I take no personal pleasure from the infliction of pain, but I do abhor ugliness. And you are ugly. Ugly in the feelings found in your soul. Ugly in the thoughts that make up your mind. Ugly in the aches that you hold in your heart. But I will liberate you from all this ugliness. I will deliver the peace and serenity unavailable in this cesspool of slime we call a world. It won't last long, and please, feel free to let your mind scream. Death is beautiful. I can only envy your impending freedom. Goodbye, my friend. Goodbye.
Yeah, it looks like we can reverse. Oh, there we go. I mean, I guess maybe that's why that one rat guy, the rat race guy, died. I guess he got darted as well. Oh no, now we're Timmy again. We're Timmy. Alright, so like a story event happened. The tax man gets killed.
But I'll never get out of this world alive!
Oh no, Dixie's going down too. Timmy does not seem affected by it.
Oh no! The plague got me! What is my poor boy gonna do without his mama?
Oh, everyone's going down. So I guess at some point in the night everyone just drops dead.
Who will take care of Huck and Chuck?
Not the dog lady. Timmy still thinks this is the coolest place.
All good things must pretend.
Dixie! Where are you, Dixie?
Wow, what place. I have to come back here tomorrow.
Well, Timmy, I'm afraid there might not be this place tomorrow. Seems like it's probably getting closed down. I don't know if that's it. I mean, obviously that's an ending screen. Does it always end that way? I don't know. Like we spent some time with some different characters and saw some rides, well, some attractions, and spoke to some people. And when enough time passed by, everyone died. Everyone got red in the face and dropped dead. But Timmy's alive. Timmy's happy and had the time of his life. And I guess that's our tryout of Bad Day on the Midway. I guess someone wanted me to play this, though I honestly couldn't say why.